He tries to slide with the overpopulation, faking interpretation and understanding nothing except understatement and unintentional so-called wisdom. He's as wise as he appears strong, nothing to describe the emptiness. He's blessed and doesn't realize the realize. He's told what to realize and looked upon, blaming the genes of parenthood, but the more constricting like a pair of tights. And he barely fights, barely walks, barely stands. He demands respect when he gives none, and claims to love the one he fears, not because he's respectful, but because he detestably has no emotion, and only has emotion. Blood and tears not too common, only emotion and commotion. The locomotion on train tracks wasn't trained for battles in the ocean. He speaks words, wanting others to follow what is only hollow, and the pill of humility too bitter a pill to swallow, and the ocean is shallow. He calls and wishes to be cloaked in the brotherhood, but the only shelter he has is the box that he doesn't understand, as it hides him from his home of paradise. And like parasites, insecurities come like his hair, pushed back, distorted, and overly in abundance. Until he finally understands that he can't blame the lighthouse, recognized only when he's testing him. His pains and sins washed away by pure snow call him sun-bleached. He reaches up so he can fly and finds eagle wings as his guide. His pride he tried to hide can't coincide with his brain-fried, mouth-lied, hands tied stride. It's not swag, it's more of a halfway nasty hunch. So he gets crutches, puts a cast on, and walks his race with a smile. It's been a while since he's talked about it. Feeling like Moses drawn down from the Nile. Baby brother, mother left, mother needed, mother regrets. Bets off, hats off, her lights off, and he continues to struggle, battle, rattles his brain like cattle run over. He comes out of the water. No uses for excuses. He chooses his abuses, but substance won't be one. His mother's marijuana-stained teeth and scarred arms can make her sure to be anything but a heroine. His sister follows, but he decides to abide in his cross. He learns that the waves discipleship rides on. He learns that if you're into more than roles and titles, than prayers and Bibles, then you're a fool following idols, playing into Satan's recitals. Disciples take trials only if they deny. I try to verbalize and sympathize and scrutinize everything, ignore the hypnotized, look to the skies and remember that it's my cries that he hears forever. They told me to be transformed and I was. They said face the book, so I did. They said to be bonded, so I held. They said to leave a legacy. I tried. Did I? You decide. Prideful tides are no longer my port. God's my support. Satan won't distort. I'll see you there. You willing in heavenly courts.
Amen.